Imagine pouring your heart, your time, and your soul into a dream for 4 entire years and seeing absolutely nothing in return. You water the soil, you pull the weeds, you protect the ground, but nothing breaks the surface. Not a single green leaf, not a single sign of life. Everyone around you tells you to give up. They call you foolish. They tell you that you are wasting your life. Would you keep watering that empty patch of dirt? Welcome back to Wisdom Echo, the channel where we explore the profound truths hidden in the quiet corners of life. Today we are going deep into one of the most powerful concepts of human existence, the growth you cannot see. A farmer once planted a rare Chinese bamboo seed. He prepared the soil with great care. Every single day he walked out to that patch of dirt. He carried heavy buckets of water. He tended the soil. He kept the pests away. The first year passed. Spring turned to summer, summer to autumn, and autumn to a harsh winter. Nothing broke the surface. The second year passed. He repeated his daily ritual, watering, waiting, believing. Still, nothing. Not even a microscopic shoot of green. By the third year, his neighbors began to notice. They started to whisper. Then the whispers turned to laughter. They would walk by his farm and point. "You are watering a dead seed," they told him. "You are wasting your time. Plant something else. Plant something that will actually give you a harvest." But the farmer did not listen to the noise of the crowd. He kept watering it anyway. The fourth year came and went. 4 entire cycles of the earth around the sun, thousands of buckets of water, countless hours of silent labor. Still, not even a single shoot appeared above the soil. To the outside world, this was a story of delusion, a story of a man who could not accept failure. Then, in the 5th year, something happened that no one expected. A tiny green shoot finally pierced the surface of the earth. But it did not just grow, it exploded. Within just a few weeks, that bamboo shot upward. It did not grow a few inches, it did not grow a few feet. It grew dozens of feet into the sky, towering over the farmer, towering over the neighbors, towering over the very people who had mocked him. How was this possible? How does a tree grow 90 feet in just 6 weeks? The truth is, it didn't. Because for 4 years, that bamboo had not been doing nothing. Underground, out of sight, in the cold and the dark, it had been building a root system. A root system wide enough, deep enough, and strong enough to support everything that was about to grow above it. The invisible years were exactly what made the visible years possible. The anatomy of invisible growth. We live in a world that demands instant gratification. We want the 90-foot bamboo tree and we want it by next Tuesday. When we start a new project, learn a new skill, build a business, or work on our mental health, we expect a linear trajectory of success. We put in 1 unit of effort and we expect 1 unit of visible reward. But nature does not work that way, and neither does genuine human transformation. Think about the root system of that bamboo. If the bamboo had tried to grow 90 feet in the air during its first year, before its roots were ready, what would have happened? The first strong wind would have snapped it in half. The soil would not have been able to hold it. It would have collapsed under the weight of its own premature success. Many of us are frustrated because we feel like we're in year 3 of our own bamboo journey. You might be listening to this right now feeling exhausted. You are putting in the hours. You are studying late into the night. You are going to the gym. You are saving your money. You are practicing your craft. You are being kind to people who do not return the favor. You are watering your soil every single day, and you are looking down at a patch of barren dirt. You ask yourself, why is nothing happening? Why am I not seeing the results? Am I broken? Is this dream impossible? You are not broken. The dream is not impossible. You are simply in the underground phase. You are building your root system. The growth is happening, but it is structural, not superficial. When you spend months trying to learn a language and feel like you can't string a sentence together, your brain is quietly forming new neural pathways. The roots are spreading. When you start a business and no one is buying, you are learning resilience, you are refining your product, you are understanding the market. The roots are spreading. We must redefine what growth looks like. Growth is not always a towering tree. Sometimes growth is the silent, exhausting, invisible work of pushing through the heavy soil of your own limitations. The echo of doubt and the noise of the crowd. Let's talk about the neighbors in this story, the people who laughed. It's easy to judge them, but the reality is the neighbors represent the logical world. Society is trained to measure success by what is immediately visible. If they can't see the leaves, they assume the tree is dead. When you decide to pursue a path of deep, meaningful growth, you will encounter the neighbors. They might be your actual neighbors, your friends, your family, or strangers on the internet. They will look at your lack of visible results and offer you their advice. Give up, be realistic, take the safe route, do what everyone else is doing. Their doubt will echo in your mind. But here's the profound truth you must hold on to. The crowd can only judge the surface. They cannot see your roots. They do not know the quiet strength you are developing in the dark. More dangerous than the external neighbors, however, is the internal neighbor, the voice inside your own head. In year 3, the farmer must have had moments of profound doubt. When he was alone in the field, sweating in the sun, pouring water onto what looked like dead earth, his own mind must have whispered, "Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm a fool." How do you survive the 3rd year? How do you keep watering the ground when your own mind is telling you to quit? You do it by shifting your focus from the harvest to the habit. The farmer couldn't control when the bamboo would break the surface. That was up to nature, to biology, to timing. The only thing he could control was the watering. He fell in love with the process of tending the soil. You must do the same. You can't control when your big break will happen. You can't control when the algorithm will favor your work, when the right investor will see your project, or when your body will finally show the results of your training. If you tie your happiness and your motivation strictly to the visible results, you will quit in year 2. You will quit in year 3. You must become deeply, unapologetically committed to the invisible work. You must find pride in the simple act of carrying the water, cultivating your own soil. What does watering the seed look like in your life? It's the discipline of showing up when no one is watching and no one is clapping. It's the unglamorous, repetitive tasks that form the foundation of mastery. Let's break down the elements of cultivating your soil. First, consistency over intensity. The farmer didn't dump 100 gallons of water on the soil on January 1st and then walk away for the rest of the year. He provided a steady, consistent amount of water every single day. We often try to rush our growth through extreme intensity. We try to work 20-hour days, burn ourselves out, and then abandon the project. True root growth requires the quiet rhythm of daily consistency. Showing up a little bit every day compounds into massive results over time. Second, protecting the environment. The farmer had to make sure the soil was healthy. He had to keep weeds from stealing the nutrients. In your life, the weeds are distractions, toxic relationships, negative self-talk, and habits that drain your energy. You can water your seed all day, but if you allow weeds to overrun your mind, your roots will starve. You must fiercely protect your mental and emotional environment. Third, blind faith in the process. Faith is not a magical wish. Faith is an understanding of the laws of cause and effect, even when the effect is delayed. You must deeply internalize the fact that no effort is ever truly wasted.
Every book you read, every rejection you face, every hour you spend practicing is stored in your root system. It is accumulating. Think of water being heated on a stove. The temperature rises from 50 degrees to 60 degrees, to 70 degrees, to 80 degrees, to 90 degrees. The water looks exactly the same. It is completely still. To an outside observer, nothing is happening. But at 100 degrees Celsius, the water boils. The transition is sudden and explosive, but it was earned through a long, invisible accumulation of heat. You are accumulating heat. You are building roots.
The sudden skyward climb. Then comes the 5th year. The breakthrough never happens the way we expect it to. It often comes quietly at first, a small shift in momentum, and then, suddenly, everything aligns. The years of invisible preparation meet a moment of opportunity, and the growth is explosive. When the bamboo shoots up 90 feet in 6 weeks, the neighbors return, but this time they are not laughing. They are amazed. They will look at the farmer and say, "Wow, you are an overnight success. You are so lucky. How did you do that so fast?" They will only see the 6 weeks of visible growth. They will completely ignore the 4 years of invisible roots. When your breakthrough comes, people will call you an overnight success. They will attribute your achievements to talent or luck or timing. Let them. You will know the truth. You will know about the cold mornings, the silent struggles, the moments of crushing self-doubt that you had to push through. You will know that your massive success was not a sudden accident, but the inevitable result of your undeniable root system. And because you spent those 4 years building roots, your success will be sustainable. People who achieve sudden fame, sudden wealth, or sudden success without doing the underground work almost always lose it. They do not have the roots to support the height of their new branches. The wind blows and they collapse. Your struggles right now are a gift. The delay in your success is a profound advantage. You are being given the time to build a foundation so incredibly strong that when you finally rise, nothing will be able to tear you down. A moment of reflection. Take a deep breath. I want you to think about the patch of soil in your own life right now. What is the dream you have been watering? What is the goal that feels so painfully out of reach, no matter how hard you try? Bring it to the front of your mind. Acknowledge the frustration. Acknowledge the exhaustion. It is okay to feel tired. It is okay to feel impatient. You are human. But I want you to reframe that frustration right now. Look down at the soil of your efforts. You cannot see the roots, but they are there. Every time you chose to keep going instead of quitting, a new root dug deeper into the earth. Every time you swallowed your pride and learned from a failure, your foundation became wider. Do not mistake not visible for not happening. The universe, nature, the grand architecture of life, whatever you choose to call it, operates on the principle of gestation. A human child takes 9 months to form in the dark before it sees the light. A diamond requires thousands of crushing pressure deep within the earth before it sparkles on a ring. Your dream requires gestation. Make a promise to yourself today. Promise that you will not let the impatience of the world dictate the timeline of your soul. Promise that you will ignore the neighbors who laugh at your barren field. Above all, promise that you will not stop carrying the water. You are closer than you think. The roots are almost deep enough. The foundation is almost secure.
the fifth year is coming. Some of the most important transformative growth in our entire lives looks exactly like this. It is quiet. It is underground. It is completely unrewarded for a very long time. The years when nothing seems to be happening might be exactly the years your roots are getting strong enough for what is coming. Embrace the unseen work. Honor the invisible struggle. Thank you for spending this time with us here at Wisdom Echo. If this message resonated with the season of life you are currently in, please subscribe to the channel. We are building a community of individuals dedicated to deep, authentic growth, both the kind you can see and the kind you cannot. Keep watering your seed. We'll see you in the next Echo.